Sketches of Life, Dating Itemizers, 90-Day Review. Lily and Dave are a cute young couple in their late 20s, early 30s on a date at a nice restaurant. They're enjoying each other's company and dress somewhat formally. "I'm having a great time," Dave says. "How are you doing?" "Very well, thank you. So, do you want to do this now, or shall we wait till after dinner?" "Well, we might as well do it now while we're waiting for the food to arrive." "Okay," Lily says as she pulls a folder from her purse with some papers in it. She glances down to look at a few items, then back up at Dave, glances down at her folder again, and back up at Dave. "Any comments before we begin?" "No, I don't think so." As you know, this is your 90-day review. You will get scores from 1 to 5 in each of these categories, 1 being low and undesirable, 5 being high and very desirable. "Sounds good, I'm ready," Dave says. Okay, first category, empathy. I'm giving you 3 stars out of 5. 3? Yes, 3. You don't have a capacity to demonstrate empathy, but at least you know it's a weakness, which I applaud. When we were out 2 weeks ago, I told you that story about the abandoned dog, and you seemed completely uninterested, even though it was a story that clearly impacted me that day. "I was interested," Dave objects. "No, you weren't even remotely interested," Lily says. "But that doesn't matter. You pretended to be interested, and that's what counts. So you get a 3 for trying. And believe me, you do not want a 5. In my early 20s and in college, every guy who got a 5, it was like the kiss of death. Now that I've evaluated enough men, I think you'll round into shape. You do an excellent job of trying to make me feel important and treating me like a woman, but you miss a few signals here and there, like most men do." "So I don't make you feel important?" "No, of course not. But now that I'm older, I don't feel that I need to feel important, only important to you. Now there's a big difference, but I really only want the latter." Lily then looks down at her sheet, moving on to the next item. Let's see. I'm giving you 3 on career stability. This number will have to improve before the 6-month mark. 3? You've got to be kidding me. 3 out of 5? I have a good job. And what do you want me to do to improve? Well, first of all, just to let you know, if it were a 2, I wouldn't even have given you a second date. But you're going to have to do better than being a 5-year marketing associate. Well, I can't just go find a better job within the next 90 days. I know, but you'll be starting in my advancement program. Your advancement program? Yes. You'll be improving your work performance so that you can either advance into management at the company where you're currently working, or you can move on to a better position at a better company. I see where you're coming from, but how can I make you a priority while at the same time advancing my career? Oh, don't you worry. I'll be around to nagging you into improving yourself. In fact, making your career priority is equal to making me a priority. If you say so, but I dispute the number. I'm a 4. I will note it in your file. Regardless, I will be making sure that you start my advancement program. Keep in mind, I've dumped guys for being 3s and staying 3s, and this is non-negotiable. I will not be renewing you past 6 months if you're not going to follow the program. Got it? Yes, fine, fair enough. Whatever your advancement program is, I would be happy to undertake it. Good. The next category is personal taste and style. I'm giving you 4.5 stars. What does that mean? What kind of category is that? Oh, well, this merely means that I can tolerate your hobbies and your demeanor, and that I don't have to constantly worry about being embarrassed by you if we're in a social setting. I guess I'm glad I don't embarrass you. It is the easiest category to grade. It really should be pass-fail, but I do like to give a sliding scale. It's designed merely to make sure that you're not watching Faces of Death videos in your own time and wearing sleeveless t-shirts to social outings. So why don't I get a 5? Dale asks. Oh, only gay men can score a 5 on this scale. You don't want a 5. Okay, last category. Sexual performance. Also, 4 out of 5. A 4? Dave says incredulously. Yes, a 4. I disagree. But maybe I haven't had enough opportunities to increase my score. Well, of course you haven't. I don't grant as many opportunities during the probationary period, but it's like the other categories. You do not want to start out as a 5. You work towards a 5. Fine, fair enough. Agree to disagree, but I still want more opportunities. And you'll get them. But for now, one of the reasons that you're a 4 and not a 5 is because you're too eager at this stage of the relationship. Of course I'm too eager. I'm a man. We're supposed to be eager. That's the way it works. Patience, Lily says, is a virtue in more ways than one. Dave sighs. Fine. Well, I'm glad we had a chance to cover everything, Lily says. Right now you're on track for an excellent second quarter so long as you start pursuing career advancement. I do want to see your empathy score go up, but I know that you're trying. However, that's nothing compared to pursuing more career advancement, and you will absolutely have to get to the level 4 for this thing to continue. And I'm guessing you'll make sure of that. That's correct, Lily says. So do you have a review for me? Dave thinks for a moment, then says, Yes, certainly. I didn't have it written down, but I'm giving you all 5s in every category. Maybe 6 in a couple. Very good, Lily says. Dinner arrives, and they begin to eat. Lily looks much more pleased than Dave, though they're both eating amicably. I want another opportunity after dinner, Dave says. And scene. Recorded May 15th, 2013.